Hey guys, this is Joe at the auction barn. Got a Nissan Altima. I forgot to look at the year of it when I got in, so you'll see that on the description anyway. But this belongs to a good friend of ours. They found it at an auction to buy for their kid for graduation gift. And unfortunately, the auction that they bought it from wasn't us. Didn't tell them that the transmission was going bad. So they got about 30 miles away from the auction going, something's not right. They hadn't had a chance to really test drive it and realized the tranny was going bad. So they brought it to me to get it sold because they don't want to put money into fixing the transmission. Now I'm driving it right now. And if you're sorry, let me get some air going on here. 30 miles an hour, you don't notice anything wrong. So let me see if I can actually get it to do what the issue is. We did bring it to Magic Valley Transmissions just to double check and make sure that that it wasn't just maybe a simple repair. And it sounds like it could have been if they would have fixed it years ago. But unfortunately it has probably requires a new transmission or rebuilt transmission. AC's working. It's got a Bose stereo system. Let's get the mileage on here. Got 148,329 miles on it. Okay, so I just got to 30 miles an hour, and what I feel is it felt like I rolled over a rumble strip there for just about 2 seconds. Oh, by the way, the driver's seat switch broke and it reclined, but they couldn't get it to come up, and they kept working on it. It kept getting reclined farther and farther as they were trying to get it to come up and work on it. And so it does need a new switch for the driver's seat. You can see I'm just kind of, if it looks like I'm sitting here funny, I am. But anyway, so I'm going 40 miles an hour now, and it's not hardly noticeable that there's any issues with the tranny. Let's see if I can get up around the corner here and get going a little bit faster. So just then, I felt a little bit of a slip. Oh, and right there, it feels like I just rolled over a bump in the road. That's what it feels like. It was actually the transmission. There, it did it again. So I'm kind of accelerating right now. We're up to 45 miles an hour. That's the speed limit, so I can't go any faster just right this second. I'll be able to speed up here in a moment. So now I'm up to 50, 55. And there it rumbled just a little bit again. But again, it seems like everything's fine. Gun it just a little bit more, see if I can get it to respond. So that's about all I've been able to get it to do. And the check engine light is on. We've got the codes that came up on the transmission. I believe he said it was the neutral switch that was going bad, and that had damaged some of the clutches, if I remember right. But he said it's not something that's going to be repairable. But I mean, right now, and I don't know if you get driving, if the tranny gets hotter, if you're going to get more results. I've been driving for about 5 minutes now, and that's the extent of what the transmission's doing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and I'm at a red light here. Let me put you on pause for a moment, and I'll start you up. Oh, here we go. Let me just go ahead and go one more little bit. The lower gears all seem good. Leather interior on this, guys. It's a nice looking car. It really is. The battery is, I just remembered, the battery is probably worn out. So there it rumbled again as it shifts. I'm up to 55. I mean, my engine temperature is up to temperature. we're going about 50 miles an hour. No, when I drove it out to Magic Valley transmission, that's what, 4, 5, 6 miles away from the barn, and drove it out there just fine, drove it back just fine. Maybe one of you shade tree mechanics knows of a good way to fix it without having to replace the whole transmission, but what she was told, my friend, and also the mechanics that talked to her, they're like, no, we just have to, put in a rebuild. So now I'm up to about 65, and now it's starting to feel it a little bit more, where it feels like it's slipping, kind of going in and out of a gear, and it's shaking. I'm going about 65 miles an hour, and I can kind of feel a little bit of a vibration coming from it, like a clutch that's not quite engaging all the way is what it feels like. So that should about tell you guys what we got going. Again, nice car. Front seat needs to be repaired, and it needs a new transmission. So if you guys know somebody that knows how to fix it, jump on in. We appreciate y'all. If you got any questions, we'll look forward to seeing you online. Thanks, guys.